Over the past couple of years, many non-essential businesses have been forced to close, and workers across the country have faced extended furloughs or layoffs. The unemployment rate has jumped from 3.5% to 4.4%. The lead industrial staffing company in Portland, Texas is working hard to help bring those numbers down.
In the past 2 years, we've put over 200 people to work in various trades. We're very much about putting people to work and trying to change lives. You know, that's a big motto of ours. You know, putting people to work and changing lives every day is a big thing for us.
Despite the COVID-19 pandemic, there is a demand for people in industries in which the pandemic has placed increased demand. Lead Staffing is focusing on providing staffing resources for marine and commercial construction, manufacturing, industrial plants, refineries, and renewable energy plants.
It is very important to us to find work for these people. Without these guys coming in here, we wouldn't exist. So, it's very important to us to treat them well and take care of them. Our company does a few things that are a little different. From most staffing companies, we do offer them benefits from day one, and they accumulate paid time off days just as if they were working directly for the employer. So there are some benefits involved as well that helps us keep a good staff around.
Their number one goal is to continue to give back to the community and do whatever they can to get those looking for work to walk through their doors.
So we do have a lot of word of mouth. We've been fortunate that we get a lot of referrals, and that I would say that's probably 80% of the people that walk in the door are here because another employee's referred them. We get a lot of crews that are used to working together. We do a lot of promoting. The ladies here in the office are really good at putting things out on all the social media sites and just trying to let people know what we're hiring for at all times so that we can let the community know. And we're also in a great area where we have a couple of other big industrial recruiting companies that we're kind of in the middle of both. So that helps a lot because we kind of pass people back and forth to each of us, just kind of depending on what we have open positions for at the time.
A lot of area companies really like the idea that Lead Staffing takes over the hiring process for them.
A lot of them just send their employees straight over they don't even fool with interviewing or running through application processes. They like to focus on their jobs and what they do best and let us focus on the hiring aspect of it. And, within, there's a probationary period or a 90-day period that they work with us, and during that time we payroll them, and then they transfer over to the company's payroll. So with all the things that we do on the back end, it's all cost of doing business. We do all the background checks and drug testing and everything, onboarding. We do some safety orientation training before they show up on the job sites. And things like that just make the employer be able to focus more on their day-to-day jobs that they do.
Lead Staffing is not only about helping people find a job, they want to make sure they find the right job.
If you've never had an experience of working with a staffing company before, I highly suggest that you give it a try. Just come in and talk to our recruiters, our project coordinators. They're very knowledgeable about the different projects that are going on around town. We take the time to really sit down and assess your skills and try to find a really good match. Because for us to find that great match for you, it's a win-win for both of us. It keeps you working, and that company will come back to us in the future. And the most exciting day for us is when our employees reach the end of their contract with us and they're able to be hired on permanently by a company that they've enjoyed working for.